Yes, co-intentional learning. By this we refer to as when you learn mutually and teach each other. It's a concept from a Brazilian teacher and pedagogue. And next slides you will see, okay, I structure this presentation as a behavioral archaeological way. And the group consists of people from academia, NGOs, people from all walks of life. So it's a pretty broad group in terms of participations. And we structure our work as follows: interviews, field studies, and we will end up in a film. So we also document the work in video and audio. And we highlight gender issues, human rights issues, as to have more like a clear focus. Oh, I'm too fast.
Doesn't happen very often.
No. Miscalculating. Okay. So having all this will lead us to kitchen gardening or community gardening, as we call it. And you can see from a picture what we mean by this. This is actually, it's close to urban agriculture when you use the least available resources to cultivate food and so forth. And this will end up in a documentary drama, as I said, and also scientific reports and papers, like this traditional stuff no one reads, but we have to do it. And primary target group for the film, but also for this project, is families, school children, and younger adults. So we interview them and they collaborate with us, giving their perspective on the matters. And we concentrate our efforts to three contexts. You can call it a comparative approach or comparative education in Sweden, Venezuela, Kenya. Mostly in urban environments, but also in rural environments. And here you can see some of in progress pictures. This is from a kitchen garden in outside Nairobi, outside Kibera, and how they intend to use the least available space to cultivate something. And you have many issues here. One challenge is the issue of water, of course, and also available space. We discussed this in our group. Everyone claims this is my land and this is my land. So it's pretty difficult to find available space to cultivate. And this is another picture from a rural area in Venezuela, and how they cultivate. They use their garden, their own garden, to cultivate. They have this is auntie demonstrating, and we have this in audio as well, but I couldn't show it here. Explaining how she cultivates and why and how we go about it, and everything. And this is another picture from Venezuela also. This is actually a group, consists of students who learn how to cultivate and why cultivate and so forth. So this is more concerned with community gardening, not only for, okay, it's 20 seconds. And this is from Sweden, this more traditional way of using, you garden if you have a standalone house in Sweden, for instance. And this is from my students, actually, at Convux. And this is also from outside Gothenburg, my students who interviewed some people from this area and took some notes and interviews and so forth. It was just more to show you different different approach to community gardening. And this is another picture. This is actually a fabric, and this is completely empty. So one of our collaborators, Niklas, he told the Lord that couldn't we have this fabric for 3 years for free to cultivate something, just an experiment. So he agreed upon that. And next step, panel discussion, trailer teaser for the docudrama, writing a chronicle, and more field studies. That's basically it. Thank you very much, Edith.
Thank you. This is one of the few times that SIANI is actually a film producer. Okay. We're supporting the docudrama. I think it would be very interesting results. Are there any questions about the Mats?
The countries, Kenya and Venezuela.
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden.
It's organized for, okay, sorry. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. No, it's organized from my doctoral research. I did from Stockholm University, the Department of Computer and System Sciences. And it was kind of comparative education research. I focused on 4 countries. And earlier on, I have also conducted research in Latin America in different countries, Brazil, Venezuela, Caribbean, and so forth. So we gathered some of my former college in these countries to form this group and to collaborate. So it's pretty much that.
Seems rather cost effective. He already had them established. Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Oh.